What happens when charisma, ambition, and sheer grit collide in one man? You get Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Over the last decade, he didn't just star in Hollywood, he owned it. From saving dying franchises to becoming the highest-paid actor, The Rock's grip on the industry was unrelenting. But how did he pull it off? Stick around as we unveil how The Rock held Hollywood hostage for 10 straight years. Number 15. The People's Champ enters the big leagues. Before he was Hollywood's highest-paid actor, The Rock was the electrifying People's Champion of the WWE. Known for his charisma and catchphrases, he built a fan base millions strong. But in the early 2000s, he made a bold pivot. Could he trade the wrestling ring for the silver screen? His breakout role in The Scorpion King in 2002 was a gamble. Though critics were lukewarm, the box office told a different story. $165 million worldwide on a $60 million budget. Hollywood took notice. Soon he was starring in The Rundown and Walking Tall, proving he had the chops to be more than just a wrestler turned actor. Number 14. Franchise savior, The Rock's secret weapon. By the 2010s, Hollywood had a problem. Blockbuster franchises were losing steam, and audiences were growing bored. Enter Dwayne Johnson, Hollywood's ultimate fixer. When he joined the Fast and Furious franchise in Fast 5, 2011, the series was reborn. His portrayal of Luke Hobbs brought new life and billions of dollars to the franchise. He wasn't done yet. In Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, 2017, he took a beloved but dormant property and turned it into a billion-dollar hit. From G.I. Joe to Journey 2, The Mysterious Island, The Rock made studios millions just by showing up. His brand became synonymous with revitalizing box office flops. Number 13. The 4 a.m. Hustle, work ethic of a titan. Behind the scenes, The Rock's success wasn't just luck, it was relentless hard work. Starting his day at 4 a.m., he combined intense workouts with a packed filming schedule, proving that discipline was his superpower. This wasn't just a fitness routine, it was a lifestyle. Johnson's work ethic inspired not just his fans, but also his colleagues. Directors and co-stars often praised his dedication, describing him as the hardest working man in Hollywood. This reputation made him a go-to choice for studios, ensuring he was always booked and busy. Number 12. Social media kingpin. While most celebrities use social media as an afterthought, The Rock turned it into a marketing powerhouse. With over 300 million followers on Instagram, he didn't just promote his movies, he sold them. Fans got behind-the-scenes glimpses, personal stories, and motivational messages, making him feel authentic and relatable. His social media influence wasn't just about likes and comments. It translated directly into ticket sales. Studios saw him as a walking billboard, capable of reaching millions without spending a dime on advertising. In the age of digital influence, The Rock was untouchable. Number 11. A comedic side that stole hearts. Early in his career, The Rock was typecast as the action hero, but he quickly shattered that mold with his comedic roles. Films like Central Intelligence and Jumanji showcased his knack for comedy, proving he could make audiences laugh just as easily as he could thrill them with stunts. This versatility broadened his appeal. Families flocked to see his movies, and critics applauded his range. By balancing action and humor, The Rock created a cinematic sweet spot that few actors could match. Number 10. Building his own empire. By the mid-2010s, Johnson wasn't content with just acting. Through his production company, $7 Productions, he took control of his projects. This wasn't just about creative freedom, it was about creating an empire. $7 Productions produced hits like Ballers, Jumanji, and Jungle Cruise. With every success, The Rock proved he wasn't just a player in Hollywood, he was a leader, shaping the industry from the inside out. Number 9. The highest paid actor, breaking records. Forbes named Dwayne Johnson the highest paid actor multiple years in a row. By commanding over $20 million per film, plus a cut of box office profits, The Rock set a new standard for Hollywood contracts. But what made him worth every penny? The answer was simple: global appeal. His films weren't just hits in the US, they dominated international markets, especially in countries like China. Studios knew that casting The Rock was the closest thing to a box office guarantee. Number 8. Diversifying beyond Hollywood. While Hollywood was his main stage, The Rock had other arenas to conquer. His tequila brand, Terramana, became a massive success, selling millions of bottles worldwide. And then there was the XFL, a bold move into the world of sports entertainment. These ventures weren't just side projects, they were strategic moves that expanded his brand. Whether it was beverages, fitness gear, or football, everything The Rock touched turned to gold. He wasn't just an actor, he was a business mogul. Number 7. Handling controversies with class. Even at the top, The Rock wasn't immune to controversies. Feuds with co-stars like his public spat with Vin Diesel made headlines. Critics accused him of being overexposed, wondering if audiences might grow tired of seeing him everywhere. But Johnson navigated these challenges with grace. He addressed conflicts openly, showing maturity and professionalism. Instead of letting controversies derail him, he used them to reinforce his image as a grounded, likable star. Number 6. The Rock's unstoppable legacy. As we close this chapter, one thing is clear. Dwayne Johnson's impact on Hollywood is unmatched. He didn't just star in movies, he reshaped the industry. By combining talent, charisma, and an unrelenting work ethic, he built a legacy that will inspire generations to come. Number 5. The Rock's global appeal. Bridging cultures and audiences. Dwayne Johnson wasn't just a Hollywood star, he was a global phenomenon. While many actors struggled to break into international markets, The Rock thrived. His films performed exceptionally well in regions like Asia, South America, and Europe, proving his universal appeal. This wasn't by accident. Johnson's larger-than-life personality, coupled with his ability to connect with people of diverse backgrounds, made him a relatable figure worldwide. Whether playing a heroic demigod in Moana or a muscle-bound action star in Fast and Furious, his roles transcended cultural barriers. The Rock wasn't just making movies, he was building a global fan base. Number 4. Reinventing the family film genre. While action blockbusters and comedies were his bread and butter, The Rock also excelled in family-friendly films. Movies like Tooth Fairy and Moana showcased a softer side, proving he could entertain audiences of all ages. His voice role as Maui in Disney's Moana was particularly iconic. The song "You're Welcome" became an anthem, solidifying The Rock as not just a tough guy, but a beloved entertainer for kids and families. This versatility ensured his movies were must-watch events, regardless of the demographic. Number 3. Mastering the art of self-branding. In an industry where stars come and go, The Rock mastered self-branding. From his iconic "The Rock Says" catchphrases in wrestling to his motivational Instagram posts, he carefully crafted an image of a hard-working, relatable, and unstoppable individual. His personal brand wasn't just about movies, it extended to fitness, entrepreneurship, and philanthropy. Fans didn't just watch his films, they bought into his lifestyle. By positioning himself as a role model, The Rock created a brand that was bigger than any one movie. Number 2. Building relationships with Hollywood's elite. Another secret to The Rock's success was his ability to build strong relationships within the industry. Directors, producers, and co-stars repeatedly praised him for his professionalism and collaborative spirit. By earning the trust and respect of Hollywood's elite, The Rock ensured he was always at the top of casting lists. His partnerships with directors like Rawson Marshall Thurber, Skyscraper, Red Notice, and his camaraderie with co-stars like Kevin Hart and Emily Blunt created a consistent pipeline of blockbuster hits. Number 1. A new era of blockbuster films, redefining action and adventure. In an age where superhero movies dominated, The Rock carved his own niche in the action-adventure genre. He didn't just star in explosions and chases. He brought heart and humor to the table, redefining what it meant to be an action hero. Movies like San Andreas, Rampage, and Jungle Cruise proved that audiences craved his unique blend of charisma and physicality. Unlike traditional action stars, The Rock made his characters feel larger than life, yet surprisingly relatable. This fresh take kept fans coming back for more. What's next for The Rock? Whether it's more blockbuster hits, political ambitions, or new business ventures, one thing is certain: he's just getting started. If this story fired you up, hit that like button and subscribe for more in-depth looks at Hollywood's biggest stars. Let us know in the comments, who should we spotlight next? Until then, stay inspired and keep hustling, just like The Rock.